Hello, this is Thomas Umstadt with the Creative Funding Show, and real briefly, I'd like to show you how to add an epic subscribe page to your podcast website. I'm going to assume that you're using the PowerPress plugin to do this. And here's an example from my website for the Creative Funding Show, and you'll notice that we have a subscribe button real big right here. And where this takes people is to a page on the website that has all of the different subscribe buttons. So with one click, they can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, on Android, by email, Google Play, etc. And I want to show you this Android link really quickly because it takes you to a website called Subscribe on Android, which allows you to, with one click, install an app for podcasting on Android, because a lot of Android users don't have an app, or if they're already using one of these apps, there's a button where they can just subscribe to that podcast on that app right away. So this is the best experience. Most Android users currently do not use Google Play. So a lot of podcasters think, oh, as long as I add Google Play to my podcast, I'm fine. And sadly, you're not, because most Google users are not moving over to the Google Play Music Store for their podcast discovery, which is really unfortunate. Hopefully, Google will fix that. They're promising to fix that and make it easier and more popular, but right now it's not the case. And so you want to add subscribe on Android support. So here's how to do that. Let's go to the back end of my website. And we're going to go here to PowerPress settings. This is so easy to do. And then you want to be in advanced mode. So if you've just set up the plugin, you may be in simple mode, just so you just click the switch to advanced mode button. And then you go to website. And then you scroll down on website, and there's all of these really cool things. And then eventually you're going to see a short code called PowerPress subscribe. So you're going to copy this short code. And then you're going to create a new page. And you're going to paste that short code into the new page. So I'm just going to call this subscribe example. And I'm going to paste this URL. I'm going to publish the page. And what this does is it pulls in your subscribe button links from PowerPress. And now there's a chance you've already done this. You've already set up these links. And if you haven't set them up, I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But here we are. Here's the example page. It's that easy. That's how easy it is, assuming you've already added the links to these in PowerPress. If you have not done that, you just go to PowerPress settings and destinations. And this is where you paste the URL for your podcast location in the various directories. So here we have iTunes, here we have Google Play Music, here we have Blueberry, Stitcher. I'm still waiting for TuneIn to accept my podcast. I've applied for TuneIn, but once they give me a URL, I'll just paste the URL here, and it will automatically, PowerPress will automatically add my subscribe button everywhere where there's already a subscribe button. So I won't have to go and update this page. I also won't have to update this sidebar widget, which real quick, let me show you how to get the sidebar widget set up. So this is more useful on pages, regular pages that have a sidebar on your website. I've got all these really great buttons. These were all generated by the PowerPress plugin, and it's just a widget. So you go to Appearance, Widgets, and there's a subscribe to podcast widget. So you just add it. You just drag and drop it into wherever you want that widget to go. And I'll show you the settings for it real quick. You can name it, and if you have multiple podcasts in PowerPress, you can select which one you want to use. I'm Thomas Umstadt with the Creative Funding Show, giving you creative ideas to fund the work you love without selling out. You can check us out at creativefunding.show.